arrival at 11. So let's get on started with hair and makeup. I don't compete till like around 1 or noon, but my teacher wants us in hair and makeup anyway. And it's not like we're just chilling, acting as if we have all the time in the world. And then time flies faster and they run through dances quicker. It is understandable it has happened. Especially when group dances don't come to check in 5 numbers before they go on. If you're a dancer and your studio does that, but you're in that group, just check in, but tell them we have to wait on a few people. Just say, hi, here to check in, but some of our dancers might not be ready in time because we had a quick change. It's okay if you hold us for like 1 or 2 numbers, for a few numbers. Or don't be just standing backstage in costume, ready to go on, and then the number that's supposed to go right after you is called before your number. They can't tell who you are. They don't know who you are, so you can't expect them to know. You get it? Thank you. But there we go. Hair is detangled. I don't have my button stuff. I can go grab it when I'm done. Oh, as we are just on the slicking back part. So I'm going to slick back my wax sticks containments into my hair. So all that is in. This is just a lot of putting mine in a pony and then taking it out. Because if this was the middle part, I wouldn't have to do so many layers of product in my hair. But it is no middle part. So I have no choice. All I have today is one line, but a lot of props. I'm going to the competition. We have a bench for a solo, a lamp for a duet, my duet big costume, and our small costume prop, my duet big prop, and mini prop. And a lot of odds and ends. So I have 4 props on me. Technically 5 if you count the small prop because it's 2 different things, but it's 2 different objects, the same item. I'm going to do it right now. I do have a giant stick, another one of these, giant, and then a mini, and then like a million deodorant wipes in my contact bag, so no, I ain't going out there smelling. And no, I ain't arriving there smelling. We have 1 person dedicated to taking off the lamp for that, for one duet. I don't know who's taking a prop on and off. For the solo that one of those dancers in. And then the other 2 props for the other duet and solo, the miniature category, are taken on and off by dancers. Because they start on stage with prop. So it makes sense that they take their own prop. Oh, and with the Not Your Mother's Girl Talk gel. And my slicker brush. Just pull it back initially. and slick my hair back, especially these roots, because I get a lot to play with. Especially in between waiting times when I'm not dancing quite yet, but I still have to be in here. And also with wind and all that, so gotta account for internet season and blowing my hair off. I use 2 separate gels. And then I just do ponytail care, which is completely different. Now, some people might say this is ruining that beautiful shine, but I have to, because I have to brush so I don't into there. Also, I don't have my contact in, so I don't do contact until at least this looking part of hair. Is done. Got it? This is fun. I'm not getting like hairsprays on my eye and all that. But this gets its own whole separate thing. With a cream and a specialty mousse for a bun. So I might actually get started on that soon. Got a few little bumpies, so I'm gonna take this out. Uncoil the hair tie and brush with my slicker brush back into hair. So all I have to do is have my mother do the bun later, because I ain't good at this kind of bun. Former ice skater and dancer, amazing. Although she's an era of pre-social media. So I can't tag her ice skating and dancing videos. Oh, too high. It's right here. You just have to put it too high. So it goes right about here. And as slicked back as possible. Humanly possible. Just on 7 minutes, and we're getting, nope, there's a bump. And we're just now getting the final stage of hairspray and mousse. And a few more gelling after, but that's just on baby hairs or bangs. But this is the final time a hair tie is being put in, because I am letting it be. Why does this feel too high to me? No, it's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep, I got it in the good spot. Oh, I did, really? I'm gonna start with mousses. I recently seen this advertised for a curly step routine, like the Aussie stuff. I would agree, although every curl type is different. Like, they have new curl products and they're claiming them to be universal, I think. But you have to remember, every curl type is different. Every head of hair is different. So, sir, there might be someone with a coil and then another person with a coil. They need products that don't have certain ingredients in them. Like, they could be allergic to an ingredient, and I don't think they took that into account. I have one bump in the back. Plan is to try and smooth it. We have their instant freeze one. Now on to their smoothing one, which barely is coming out. I was holding it down the whole time I was trying to get product out, and it is evaporating very quickly on me, so. Okay, I got it down. Most of it. I'm like having to press it into my body. Oh, but in other words, I'm like pressing and all that. If you have to do a lift and you're the person who does the leg, you want there to be marks after while you're lifting them. Wanna know how I know? Because I get lifted. And there was an incident where I was almost dropped while we were practicing it because they have to walk in a circle with me in the air. Yeah, they started walking before the person who was doing the back was fully set. So I almost went down. The only thing that did not move was my leg. Why? Because my friend and duet partner who was doing my leg went and gave me a bruise. And our dance teacher said, good. I told her, she said, good. Because she said that means that she had a very good grip on me. And she like goes hugging my leg as she puts it down. She doesn't just go, wait. She will. And in a second, she sees that my whole foot, not my toe, she sees that part hit the ground. She'll let go. She will not let go until she sees every part hit the ground. Oh, is this almost out?
The area.
Please be almost out. I want to get rid of this L'Oreal lock-in hairspray because it smells disgusting. It sounds like it's almost out, so I might just get rid of it. But basically, for competition hair, that was not the final hair tie. That was the final hair tie until all the big bottles came out. That is going bye-bye. Also, why am I doing all this before I have eaten breakfast? Because it's easier just to do it and not eat first. My mouth open. Hairspray on my tongue. Hairspray on my tongue. My mouth is open. I messed with you. Also, I had not brushed my teeth or washed my face. That comes after hair. No, those ones are really good. Not those ones. It's starting to smell like hairspray. And then the holy grail, according to my duet partner's mother, who is a hairstylist, and the Palm Mitchell. They changed their packaging from when I first saw it, but it does not smell bad. It doesn't smell like hairspray. I like that. I like it. It does not smell like hairspray. Okay, now that all the hairsprays in that are done, it's time. Now, unfortunately, I don't need this little guy to add sheen to that, but to the bun, yes. It'll be sprayed on too. labeling. I didn't use my dry shampoo. Or my detangling. Okay, but it's fine. I use my contact lens at this point, and I'm gonna just open the thing. Yeah, I'm judging. I know 90% of people don't wash their hands after they use the bathroom. And it be disgusting. Wash your dang hands. Actually, let's do this. Let's do a little intermission right here. Right while I was washing my hands. Try to see if you can do it as thoroughly as me, but faster. And 2 pumps of soap. 2 pumps of soap. And into the contact lens. Now my hands are clean and don't have any hairspray on them. And this is a fragile little friend who just needs nothing. My contact solution on it. Contact lenses in. Doing what? Putting makeup in this part of this video. Oh no, I still have to do this pony care. I still have to do my ponytails care. So basically it's just water, cream, mousse, and a bit of like a heat protectant. You might be wondering, why do you need a heat protectant? You're gonna be indoors. Stage lights get extremely hot extremely fast. And gets very hot on that stage. Now, you guys may be wondering, why am I using this instead of a regular spray bottle? I have very thick hair. Spray bottle would take like 100 sprays. And my hair is a bit water repellent if it hasn't been conditioned in a few days. And it's been a few days. This reminds me, I should have used my leave-in conditioner. I'm good. I don't need to. Ooh, my hair looks dry. My hair looks dry when wet, but this curl cream is gonna revive it. It says apply on damp hair, so I'm applying it on damp hair. Oh, it smells so nice. It's made with rice, so it smells, it smells like whenever my mom makes rice and then little meatballs. I'm not saying actual meatballs, but she makes them. Well, I'm trying to remember what my mom's, hold on, famous rice. What? thing is, I remember the rice part. Rice and nuggets. She'd air fry chicken nuggets, and we'd have rice and nuggets. It tasted so good. The smell like those meals. I want to do those again. Simpler meals that took my mom like 20 minutes to cook, but tasted like she spent hours in the kitchen. Am I making anybody jealous here? Because if I am, good. I want to be. I do know that this competition tends to end early. Like, I don't like keeping dancers very late, because if the dancers are competing day one, and then day 2 again, like they compete 2 days in a row at their competition, they like to end early, so then those dancers who compete twice, 2 days in a row, get to rest and go to bed and shower before noon, before midnight. And I'm looking at you, Pack. Looking at you, Sore. Those 2 competitions I've been to, they don't care. And my soft curl literally foams up the second the air touches it. It doesn't come out foamy. It's liquid when it comes out. But that mixed with this mousse gives the perfect hair texture for making the bun, because my natural hair texture is so loose. Oh, we have bumpies on the side of my head. Oh. Not working. We are not going to just let those bumpies sit and do nothing about them. I'm going to hold my hair with one hand and pull back those bumps with the other. I'm actually going to take care of the one that off my hand, because I would be okay with it, but I'm not. Okay, that's better. But yeah, no bumps. No bumps, no lumps, no nothing. Oh, my part is not fully straight, but it's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. Oh, it's just baby hairs. It was straight, and then the baby hairs moved. But yeah, it's my baby hairs. Yeah, just baby hairs. But yeah, my baby hairs moved while I was doing all my process and getting it all down. Most of what was holding them in was gel. So of course it was easy to pull them up. And now I just have to redo all of one section. And that looks better, and it's actually all straight. I actually do another layer of my 2 gels on top of everything, just to be extra safe, like especially right here, baby hairs, my bangs. So there's not that much of a need for bobby pins. They're just there as if in case of like hair falls, they're there. Or like I have my bangs loose, but I do gels as precaution. I let it dry partly. Oh, I'm almost out of this gel. Like the bottle is almost empty. Although I did have it laying on its side, not straight up and down. So it could be just all near the side, on one side of the bottle. Oh yeah, it is. This is like where the bangs are and the baby hairs are, so they needs a lot of extra gel and all that, so I always take care of them last. Yeah, it was all just up right here, so it was harder to squeeze it out. This one should not be anywhere near empty because I just bought it. But there. Just looked back. And Pony is ready for when my mama does my bun. Now I'm gonna make a whole another part just for makeup. Oh, one last part for the pony. A little bit like a detangler in there. Heat protectant from my bun. That's a weird sprayer, but I just really need to rub it in. No, what it is that it has too thick of a consistency for the sprayer. But boom, hair's ready. So all I have to do is just wait till my mama is awake. I'm gonna eat and then do makeup.